Hey guys, this is Crowbar Zero, and today we're going to be talking about Golden Tower. And not only Golden Tower, we're going to be talking a little bit about Black Hole, when should you get Golden Tower and all that jazz. So, big changes happened in version 19. There's now enemy health level skip and health or enemy attack level skip. And so that pretty much put econ in almost like a permanent important spot, just because the earlier that you can start denying enemies the ability to actually level, um, the better you are going to be throughout your tournament run, your farming runs, all of that stuff. But anyway, let's get into it. Sorry about that. Um, So, Golden Tower, it's universally useful. It gives you both cash and coin gains. The two labs that are going to be important is one that gives you a bonus, and the other one that gives you an increase in duration. Now, the bonus to a certain point is kind of nice. It gives you a little bit of a bonus, but it's pretty mild compared to the overall bonus that Golden Tower is going to give you. Duration, on the other hand, that's where things really shine. So the longer Golden Tower is active, obviously you're going to be making extra coin and cash all during that time. And so the max level on that is being able to get an extra 20 seconds out of it, which is super useful. So, and you can't exactly talk about Golden Tower without also talking a little bit about Black Hole. So, let's say you're a beginning player. You got super lucky and you got Golden Tower as your first ultimate weapon. Or on the let's say you got Black Hole as your first ultimate weapon, and the second one you got Golden Tower. Right out of the bat, because Golden Tower has a 300-second cooldown, that you'll be able to see kind of on that chart off to the right, just kind of like you kind of see my mouse, but I can't point to it on my screen over here. Where it says that 300 second. So Death Wave starts at 200 seconds, or not Death Wave, Black Hole. So ideally, if you start both of them out of the gate, you get one, you get the other. Every other Golden Tower, you're gonna get your Black Hole proc. And if you've got some of the labs into Black Hole coin gains, then every other one is when you're going to be making a lot of coins. So starting out, I would say really focus on maybe like your multiplier, your duration. Those will be super useful. um, and as you can tell, like the costs steadily increase over time as you go down the charts. So go to what seems like an appropriate level. Obviously, something around like 18 seconds for duration, and maybe like 7.4 if you even go that far before getting Black Hole. Um, Hopefully, your second ultimate weapon is Black Hole. So in once you unlock tier 5, I think it's 200 or 400 waves. I think it's 200. You unlock the Black Hole Research, which is the farthest one down the line between the two ultimate weapons. That's where you'll be able to unlock the ability to do the labs for black holes, so you can get a bunch of coins. But anyway, going back, super useful all the time. Especially now we're kind of in this like new season of like your econ is super important. Um, and it's probably going to be remain important throughout the remaining lifetime of the game, I would say. Obviously, at a certain point, there's going to be a little bit of diminishing returns, but it's going to be really important. And for beginning players, being able to start diving in, actually getting a bunch of coins right from the get-go is going to be really, really helpful. Initially, it's going to be like, well, that's a nice little bonus, but over time, it's going to be like, okay, this constitutes as like 90% of my coin gains. And when you get into things like perks down the line, you can get stuff like, coin gain, golden tower bonus, 1.5 times, black hole duration, because black hole tends to have a shorter duration than golden tower, just because golden tower has the labs to push your duration out. Those two will be super useful. Obviously, the coin trade-off one, that's up to you, but most of the time it's worth it to take. Yeah, and all of that will really come down to getting a lot of nice and juicy bonuses. Now, as I mentioned, the bonus from lab is not that much compared to everything else. So yeah, it's nice, but there's other labs that will also be important, like the base coins per kill game or coins per kill lab. Same with coins and cash. Once you get golden tower, that kind of makes that coins and cash per wave kind of really not worth it as much, just because you're getting such a huge bonus out of golden tower going forward. Anyway, I hope you guys found that useful. I'm investing heavily right now. As you can see on the little chart that I have off to the right, that I can't point to with my mouse, but you can kind of tell that I'm kind of pointing to the right on the middle of the two. It now goes down to 100 seconds. On the left, I did bring in like a little bit of a chart off here. There we go. Kind of a progression, like, oh hey, this is the optimal way to increase just golden tower on its own. That doesn't put in or factor in black hole. So you definitely, if you can, try to get both of those as early on as you can. That way you can synchronize them up. The more that the cooldowns on both of them are the same, it's just gonna explode your coin gains. And then let's see, I think I was looking around. Now, if you decide that you did want to jump off of these and do other ultimate weapons, let me jump in here and find that. I think it was around... Probably once you decide that you want to maybe get it down to like 200 seconds, so that black hole and golden tower are perfectly synced up. At that point, I would probably go, oh, okay, maybe I'll get a third ultimate weapon. Yeah, it's really expensive to get to that point, but on the flip side, you're going to be progressing your workshop way faster. And the faster that you can progress that, you're really going to be jumping into higher tiers in the tournaments. Anyway, I hope you guys found that useful, and I'll catch you later.